Tumusiime, Rhoda, Peace Commissioner for Economy and Agriculture at the African Union. My work spans a number of sectors, including water, agriculture, lands, environment, and climate change. So here at Durban in South Africa, we are coordinating the African Common Position. As you know, the African Union has got a single and unified negotiating structure. We have the Committee of the Heads of State, we have a Committee of Ministers, and then we have the negotiators. So all the three different levels work very, very closely, and it is Africa which has had really a very good approach to the issues of having a common approach, the issues of having a common vision, and also working together, being a number of countries in Africa. So we have a voice. We have a voice in the world. This is the kind of work which we're involved in here, negotiating with the different regions of the world and trying to get Africa's priorities set right in the negotiation systems. There are many sectors in this negotiation. As you know, for example, agriculture matters, water matters quite a lot, and water impacts negatively on the household level. And at the household level, you know, the main players in Africa, the women matter a lot. The women have to collect water where there's no water at the household level. Water is used for cooking, water is used for irrigation. Water is, without water, I don't think there can be life. So water is life. So in essence, you find that women are impacted on when there is no water. Because once there is no water, there is no food for them. And once there is no water, there is no health at all. And the women look after the lives of the people. Me as a leader, I've been working at my country level as a woman leader, and I have moved in the ranks of public service. I've been a commissioner for women. I have tried to bring together the issues of the women. I put them at the center of the policy-making processes. In my country, where I come from, I have tried to inspire women, and we have affirmative action in the leadership systems. We have a percentage for women. At the local councils, we have a percentage for women. Even in the education system, we have percentages which favor women. So we have found that this has helped the women to come up. So as a woman leader, of course there are many challenges. You find that we have the household, you have children to look after, but then you have the job. But then you find you do better in the job because you are more focused, much as you are also taking care of the family. So I would like to inspire the young girls, the young women, to ensure that they don't keep behind, they move forward. They speak out, get a voice, and speak to the people. In the negotiations of climate change, the different sectors have not been given a really high rating because they were not focusing on sectors apart from forests. But of recent, because some areas matter, for example, water matters a lot and agriculture matter a lot. So we have tried to bring out the issues of agriculture, the issue of water, to be put high on the agenda, in addition to RED+, that is mainly looking at the forests. The forests are seen as being carbon sink. As you know, in climate change negotiations, the issue of concern is the global warming. And global warming is brought about by carbon emission. So forests are seen as having a higher advantage than the rest of the sectors. And that is why forests were brought up high in the negotiation. But now we are also putting in water, and water is beginning to take a center stage. And I believe that now, with the fact that on the continent where we have not had water, we have had challenges and catastrophes. So water for Africa matters a lot, and we believe that here in South Africa, water will be put on the table for negotiation. I think for Africa, as you see here in Durban, the African Union Commission, together with the partners, put up an African pavilion. An African pavilion is a place where Africans should show what they are doing in the field of adaptation especially. But also, they should be able to show the challenges of climate change. So what am I talking about? I'm trying to say that my message to Africa now is to see how much we can do for ourselves. Yes, we didn't emit a lot of carbon, yes, but it has already been done and we have to live. So I call upon the citizens of Africa to ensure that they try as much as possible and manage resources properly, because the future of the continent of Africa belongs to the young generation. So what are we going to leave with the young generation? We must have an environment which is very, very sustainable. So I call upon Africa to ensure that they try as much as possible to manage their environment very, very well by ensuring that they don't damage the environment, they plant trees, they reduce cutting of trees, they manage the water efficiently. We get a lot of water. Let us harvest water. Harvesting water is very, very important. And the women, they normally bring about change. Let the women come up, rise up, women of Africa, to make it happen and change the situation of the African environment. This is my message to Africa.
Fantastic, very inspiring.